What is up, everyone? My name is Michael Pohl with Bay Area Aquatics, and today I'm going to be telling you guys about my new all-time favorite nano tank air pump. Alright, so for those of you guys that watch Aquarium Co-Op on YouTube, he's been pushing or not pushing, but talking about these little nano filters, or nano air pumps. I'm sorry, it's been a long day. Nano air pumps for quite a while now. I was a little hesitant on buying them because I was a big, right here, Tetra 10 air pump fan person. They're fairly quiet. They're kind of noisy, but fairly quiet for what they are. They're cheap. They're like $7-8. They're readily available at like Petco, PetSmart, etc. And they worked fine for what I needed them for. They looked nice sitting on the counter. They were air pumps. They did what they need. They were cheap. Can't really complain. For those that don't know, my tanks are in my bedroom. Most of my tanks, at least. My beta tank's out in the hallway. But all these tanks were in my bedroom. And I've been looking for some sort of air system for the 75, just as an air stone. It doesn't need to be anything super fancy. Not like a full filter run setup or anything like that. And so I decided to take the bite and order one of these along with a new t-shirt and some other stuff, and I paid full price for this. I'm not paid or affiliated with Aquarium Co-Op in any sort of way, and absolutely fell in love with this thing. I ordered 4 more of them today, actually. This has been running on the 75 for about 2 days now, and I actually pulled it off. You might, probably not, but there's an air stone just dangling right there because I pulled this out. These things are great. Absolutely dead. I thought my Tetra 10s were quiet. This thing, you can't even hear it, right? You can only hear the bubbles it makes. I can't say enough good stuff about it. It's USB powered, which is super cool. It comes with the little wall mount thing, which is nice because these are expensive if you buy them by themselves. You can power it via a USB power brick if the power outage is out, which is nice because then I don't have to worry about surface agitation. That always worries me the most in a power outage. Not necessarily the heat or the filter or anything. The surface agitation is what scares me. And so these are great. You can use them for when you're collecting, if you're taking fish long distances. You can plug this into your car and let it, that way you have surface agitation so you get oxygen in the water. There's so many cool uses for this, and they're actually fairly powerful. I'm gonna use them, like I said, I ordered several more. The shrimp tank right next to me is gonna be replacing, I'm gonna be replacing the Tetra 10 air pump with one of these full time. I'm also going to be able to hang it literally right above the tank. That technically eliminates the need for a check valve. I'm still going to run a check valve just because sometimes I like to pull it off and I might sit it out on the tank or something like that for maintenance. I don't want to accidentally flood it, but technically you could hang this above the tank, eliminating the need for a check valve. And yeah, I'm also going to be replacing the one on my beta tank. I'm also going to be using it to run my quarantine tank. I'm going to switch that to a box filter and eliminate a plug since I always run an air stone in that tank anyways. And yeah, I literally, like I said, I can't say enough good stuff about this. There's not really much to talk about. It's a quiet air pump. I mean, it's got a carabiner on it, right? It's got the rubber thing, USB connection, and yeah, it's just great. Absolutely love it. Like I said, when I first got it, I was a little concerned on buying several of them because I wasn't sure how strong it was going to be. I haven't really seen anything on like showing how strong it's going to be on a filter. I've only really seen it used with like air stones, and putting it side by side with my Tetra, it didn't even look any different, right? So I'm gonna, like I said, go ahead and swap all my tanks to it, and I just super happy with it. Super happy. I can't even like explain how happy I am with it. They're like $7 or $8 somewhere in there on aquariumcoop.com. Again, I'm not affiliated with them, but I'm gonna go ahead and link it down below anyways. If you're in the need for an air pump for either like just an air stone for one of your bigger tanks, or if you need a filter air pump thing for like a 10-gallon or 5-gallon, or I've seen people use them up on like 20 gallons. I don't know how much I would do that, but I don't have one to test, so I'm not sure. I would definitely pick this one up. Like I said, I don't like to replace things that work if I don't need to, but this is such like a great pump for me. Personally, I'm replacing several air pumps that work and have nothing wrong with them, but that's just such a better air pump and has so many pros and cons, or not cons, but so many pros to using it that it's just worth the extra money for me. So like I said, I went ahead and ordered a couple more. They should be here next week. Super excited for them. And yeah, so let me know down in the comments below, have you used one of these Aquarium Co-Op Like I said, my mind's going all over the place today. Have you used one of these air filters before, or air pumps? If you have, let me know how you like it down in the comments below. If you don't use one of those, what type of air pumps do you use? Let me know. I'm always curious to see that. If you're new here, be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you get notified every time I upload a video. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, you know what to do. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.